Welcome to Zack Banana's Into the Wild. This episode is sponsored by Levi's Hawaiian Punch. Today, we are joined by expert Levi Haynes. He is an expert in the snake field.
Yes, I am, Zach.
Alright, so our first question for today is, where are corn snakes found?
Corn snakes are found in mainly eastern United States in rocky hillsides. There are lots of ridges for them to climb on there, and they like to climb since they're not a burrowing species.
That's really amazing. Next time I'm in a rocky area, I'll make sure to look for one. But now I know where they are. How do I find them? How long are they? What color are they?
Well, Zach, corn snakes can be from anywhere from 2.5 feet long to 4 feet long. As for what color they are, there are about 500 to 700 different colors of corn snakes, so there's not really an answer to that one, but the main ones are red and orange or black and white.
That's quite a bit of colors. Now, what do snakes eat? They do eat a lot of different things, so what do these ones eat?
Well, corn snakes' diet mainly consists of mice. However, they will occasionally eat smaller quails and rats. Baby snakes will even eat frogs and lizards and also rodents.
Well, they aren't very picky eaters. Would this snake per se eat me?
No, corn snakes aren't big enough to eat anything much bigger than mice. Even if they do bite you, they aren't venomous, so it won't do much damage.
Well, that's relieving. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, Levi.
No problem, Zach.
This episode of Zack Banana's Into the Wild is sponsored by Ethan's Lumberyard. Visit us at 45 Wood Street to get your own quality wood that is only harvested from non-beaver inhabited areas.
Do you see that? Over there? That's a corn snake eating a frog. Or is it a toad? Well, to answer that question, I've hired amphibian enthusiast Vivian Martin to come here on the scene.
Hi, Zach. That is a frog, but an easy way to tell is by feeling or seeing its skin. A frog's skin is smooth and slimy so it can slip away from predators, but a toad's skin is dry and bumpy so it can blend in with the dirt.
Well, that frog didn't escape easily. How else can you tell?
Well, frogs' legs are longer so they can hop away from predators easier, but toads' legs are shorter so they can crawl to blend in.
So, a frog can be found easily but can't escape, but a toad can't be found easily but can't escape.
Correct.
Alright, what about the eggs?
Oh, yeah. Both frog and toad eggs are laid in the water, but frog eggs are in big clusters and toad eggs are in long strands. And have you seen any tadpoles lately?
Why, I have.
Toads also have their own tadpoles, but they're called toad tadpoles or toadpoles, some people call them.
That's really neat. Is there anything else we should know about these fascinating species?
Well, everyone needs to be careful not to pick up too many frogs or toads because...
Yes, because some toads are poisonous.
Well, not necessarily. Well, some can be. But what I was going to say was that some of them are very sensitive to any oils or lotions on your hands.
Well, okay, I'll have note taken.
Yep, toads are actually a type of frog, too.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny how some animals are related to each other but are so different.
Yep.
Well, thanks, Vivian, for sharing all of this information with us, and I'm sure you'll have a great time looking at other frogs and toads.
Yep. Bye.
This episode of Zack Banana's Into the Wild is sponsored by Conrad's Dirt. Do you need dirt? Get the finest quality of dirt here at Conrad's Dirt. Come down to 65 Mud Street to get some dirt. You've never seen dirt this dirty.
Next, we have beaver expert Ethan Johnson here on the scene to help us realize the positive and negative things about beaver dams and lodges.
That's right, Jack. But mainly, beavers' creations are actually very helpful to the environment and, despite most people knocking them down when they're on their property.
Really? How so?
Well, first of all, beaver dams flood areas of wood that most people would see as a problem, because they kill trees. But when they flood those places, they're bringing in more kinds of fish and more kinds of insects that help increase biodiversity.
Interesting. Anything else?
Yeah, some people think that when they're flooding the forest, they're killing all the homes of the birds. Well, most people are wrong there as well. A lot of birds like the foundation of beaver lodges to build their nests on because it comes with a built-in moat, and it keeps a lot of predators away from them.
Wow.
Yep, beaver lodges even help the environment because when they're abandoned, they serve as homes to animals like minks, river otters, muskrats, and a lot of them need that kind of shelter to get away from predators.
I never knew a pile of wood could do so many things.
Now let's move this to a more natural setting. Here we see a beaver getting a light snack before heading off to work. Soon, the beaver decides to go and start the day by gathering some wood. Fun fact, while beavers are cutting down through those trees, their teeth are actually getting sharpened and broken down because their teeth never stop growing. But now that beaver is taking its wood to the pile with the rest of the logs, and then he's going to start working. Now the beaver is bridging out across the water so that he can start his building for his dam and blocking off all the water. And now look at that work of engineering.
That truly is something.
Yep. And that is why people should stop knocking down these beautiful pieces of architecture.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, and we'll be right back after this. Come back. We're just about to take a look at one of the most fascinating animals in your location, the red fox. Red foxes can be found in North America, Asia, Europe, Australia, and even northern bits of Africa. They're almost everywhere in the world. They typically like farmland with woods and streams, which makes Pennsylvania a perfect place for them to live. There are plenty of red foxes in our area, which makes there no limits on trapping and hunting them. Baby foxes are called kits, and their scientific name is Vulpes vulpes. Adult foxes are around 22 to 25 inches long, plus a 14 to 16 inch tail. Red fox's diet normally consists of rats, mice, squirrels, and rabbits, though they might have the occasional berry. Thank you so much for tuning in to this wonderful episode of Zack Banana's Into the Wild. Come down to Anderson's Monkey Mania Trampoline Park. This includes the Flying Monkey Jump Zone, the Cool Dunk Basketball Center, and the Log Fight Battle Beam. Visit us at 7319 Jump Road to have the blast of your life.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
Levi,
Levi,
you go all the way over
Which one
there.
of those goes on?